All right, here is a comparison video between two Specialized Turbo Levo models. A 2017, that's an Expert, great machine. That's with the Gen 1 engine from Brose, best in its class at the time, until Gen 2 came along, and this is an Sworks 2020. So here's the differences. Let's get into it. I've just got that Sworks 2020. I've driven it for a while. It is great, but so is this one. So it's all about price point, what you're looking for out of your workout, because let's focus first on the body. So it's the Stump Jumper FSR, and they gain more stability. Instead of having this and then your rear shock, which Fox Float came on the Expert back in 2017, same as the S-Works of 2017. So the only difference between this Expert and a 2017 Expert, if you're in the market, are the wheels. These are your standard wheels, and the S-Works gets the Roval carbon wheels. So you can save, what, half a pound? You know, in my book, when you have an e-bike, who cares about saving half a pound? Maybe save 5 pounds off your own body. You know, lose a pound off yourself versus off the wheels. But of course, yeah, the bike, the lighter the bike, the bigger the jump can be. So the body, the frame stayed the same design. However, if you notice here, it is only one-sided. And you'd think that wouldn't be as strong. It's actually stronger. So they made the frame stronger. But when you talk about strength, did I ever feel loose or flex in the frame? No, not on this bike, I didn't. But if someone's hardcore, I think they'd notice the difference there. So in the linkage, you know, you have these different points of linkage. So 3 main linkage. Same thing here, didn't change. 3 main linkage on the bike. But when it comes to the engine, this came with the 500 watt and the 1.3 engine trail. So producing, you know, the same 250, but the 500 watt, it'll get you to most destinations. I've had a couple times on this bike where, you know, we didn't quite make it all the way we wanted to go because we had to have battery management. So the next time we went, we used the Mission app and use Eco a lot more than the standard or full power, which both bikes have Mission control. You can do full management and change the levels of Eco, standard, and the full power. Except the S-Works gives you, or the 2019 and 2020 models give you an option in the Mission app where you can go shuttle, meaning you're going on your 4th or 5th climb to go down a great trail, because downhill is the reward, right? That's what we all do it for, the exercise and then the reward. Well, shuttle just gets you up there, higher torque, put it into a, you know, a low gear and just crank it up, and you're up there with a little bit relatively ease. You don't want to put that on all the time though. Obviously S-Works is going to get the best of the best. So here it's got the factory 36 on the front, and on this one it has an extra spacer in there to make it 160 travel. It had 150 stock. That's the only modification on that bike. And this one has the I believe the RockShox is 140 in the front and then 150 in the back with the Fox Float. But great bike, great gears. I mean, when you get to gears and you get to the upper level Expert or S-Works, it comes down to making the components lighter, right? The price goes up because it's lighter, usually because of your not the pedals, but the stems. I'm losing the word of what those are. These doohickeys, but these are carbon on this bike, whereas they'll be aluminum on this bike, right? So that's where the big weight savings is, and why you jump in a whole gear setup of like $600 up to $1,400 or $1,500. Both bikes at these level came with the seat dropper. This is the command post, you know, controlled from up here, nice and easy, click up and down. This one, I haven't figured out. I like it. It's wireless, so you actually have a battery pack there, and that communicates with it. But if you run out of juice, it's not going to work. So maybe every 6-7 rides, you're going to have to charge it. You know, depending your how far you go. But all in all, the newer engine does make a difference. Put it this way, I bike with some guys that we all had Gen 1 or a Giant or a high bike, and we all kept pace, right? Same amount of power. And then one day I went to go get this service and they had a demo for me. So I said, I'll take a demo. And it wasn't this one here, but it was a 2019 with the Gen 2 engine. So it's the 2.1 RX, and holy cow, I felt the difference. It is 15% more powerful. I could pull away from my friends easily. So when they got 2019 bikes and I was still following them with this, which again, I just say, meet me at the top, or hey, you guys go in standard, I'll go full power, which evened it out. Now I keep pace or even pass because, you know, I got stronger legs. If you ask them, they'll say different. But, you know, all in all, for the money, if you're getting used, you can get a great deal on a 2017 or 18 Expert or S-Works, or if you're ready to plump down some money, well, pay the premium if you want an S-Works 2020. Now this is carbon fiber, the whole frame. Carbon fiber 11, which means it's stronger. They use less of it, so it's lighter. And this is the A5 aluminum, the whole deal. So here and even the back. On the Expert in 2019 and 2020, you got carbon fiber in the front, but not back here. Back here would still be the aluminum. So, yeah, the carbon fiber wheels, sure, they say they're stronger. I never had a problem with the wheels on that bike. And this one has, the other big difference is this has got the 3-inch. Like, look how fat those puppies are. That's a big wheel. On these ones, they seem to be all going on the bikes to the 2.6 on these tires. And this is a 29 versus a 27.5 with 3-inch, which is still going to give you the same overall circumference. But I just feel between riding both these bikes, the slightly thinner wheel, it gives you more control on the descents, and that 29 just helps you roll a little easier. But, you know, you can't go wrong with Fox or RockShox. You're getting the upper models. So that's a Fox Float. And then on this one, it's the E. So they started making them to correspond to an e-bike. So Fox makes shocks that are E-rated. So they make them a little tougher inside to handle a heavier bike. Because an e-bike, you know, this one's probably 47 pounds, and that one's probably just creeping over 50. So you pay money, every pound less is an extra $1,000 if you think about it. But either bike puts a smile on my face. One puts a bigger dent in the bank account. But you get out there, you get on a Turbo Levo, and they are awesome. And anytime I needed service, whether it's a dealer or the corporate store itself here in Southern California, awesome. And whenever there's a part, these are heavy-duty mountain bikes. People treat them different ways. So sometimes you might need something fixed on it, and if it's under warranty, they take care of you. So there you have it. Both bikes, both thumbs up. Can't go wrong. And lots of fun. The last thing I'd say, that S-Works or any 2019 or 2020 models on Expert and up, or the Comp on the 2020 comes with the 700 watt battery. So yes, you can go further, you can do more. All right, well, have fun biking and enjoy your Levo that you are looking to purchase or you just got. Thanks.